Man, I'm not sure how I'm going to start this video. I literally put out the camera, put out the mic, and I'm going to talk to the camera intentionally because I just believe that if my intention is to help people, if my intention is to put out content that actually helps someone, I wouldn't struggle with what to say, and I wouldn't struggle with having to come up with an idea on what to say. As long as I know what I'm saying, and I truly believe it's on my heart, it's going to flow. All right, my camera is bad, but I'm going to be making this video hopefully to help someone that would take interest in what I want to say. My name is Victor Paul, and I've been training for 5 years. I'm not asking you to believe me or talk to me or actually listen to my ideas. I just know that someone that has been playing a game, I've been playing a game for 5 years, would know better than someone that has not even played at all or is still in the process or in the first year or 2 years. I'm just here to give a bit of my own ideas on what I think people should focus on and put as much value as possible. Starting off with this video, I'm going to start with something that what should I start with? I think the first way is to start a video or to start to give people information is to help them to take away information that has already been embedded in their mind. Because think about it like a glass cup, like the mind like a glass cup, right? Or a bottle, or let's just say a big bowl. And no matter who you are, as long as you've grown to a certain age of consciousness, at least 10 to 15 years, right? Your mind is already filled with ideas that have been implanted with or has been, indoctrinated with the environment that you grew up with, your parents, the church you grew up with, and obviously you have information about some things, and these informations generally are always wrong. So the first thing I want to do, if I'm going to put out the ideas that I believe in, is to take out the ideas that you already have in your mind. So if you have your mind like a bowl, there are so many things already being there, and the reason why you're experiencing what you're experiencing in life is as a result of the actions that you take, but you don't take those actions except you know something about those actions that propels you to take it. So the idea, first of all, you have to understand that the idea of good and bad or evil and good was an artificial construct. So that would mean that every idea that you have is not good and it's not bad. There are just more ideas and more information that are more superior than others. So the reason why people are experiencing what they're experiencing in their life is as a result of the action they take or the action they don't take, which is the idea is that you can actually never not take an action because not taking an action itself is an action. So the idea that you have about not taking an action comes from a place. So the first thing I need to be able to do is to take out what you already have in your mind, in that bowl, in that cup of, in your mind, take it out and then give you something better, because you can't keep that bowl empty. It's impossible. If you try to keep your bowl empty, something would creep in and then you'll be forced to take any ideas that come your way. So the first thing we need to first of all do is to take your bowl like a mind, your mind like a bowl, and take out every content in it and put it out, throw it in the bin or put it somewhere. Or you take it out and then you start to filter what is good, what you need, what you don't need, and then put out some other garbages out. Because the truth is, as the reason why you're experiencing the problem that you're experiencing is you have knowledge about something that you don't need, or it's not going to help you, or it's supposed to, put you at a certain level. So we're going to be relating that to the ideas that people have about Forex and trading as a whole. And one of the most popular ideas that I think everybody has, even me myself actually had, was coming to the Forex market having to think that I'm going to be completely different and I'm going to have more wins and I'm going to, blow up all of a sudden and I'm going to have so much money and I'm going to be able to take care of my family. I never really had the idea of helping people like I am right now. I'm more intrigued, more emotionally attached to helping people, and that's why I'm here to make videos like this. So the first thing that I had, which I believe 100% of people have, because at the end of the day, 100% of the people, or the higher percentage of the population on this planet are human beings, and because they're human beings, expected to have these feelings or these expectations because we are human beings. So the first level of knowledge, which brings me to the idea of having to fill your plate, your cup, your mind like a bowl, right? Is your instinct. The first way you can fill your mind up with information that are good or bad is through your instinct, through common sense, through common knowledge that you have just by having to think about it or how you feel about something. So obviously when someone comes to the Forex market, the instant most logical thinking, which is normally and okay, is that you start to think that you are able to help your family and you are going to blow up really fast, and there's all this money just to come all of a sudden from having to trade. And we all basically have this whole thing first. I had it, you are going to have it, people coming are going to have it, so many people have had it and they've passed it. And this is the first level of knowledge that you have to understand, that as long as you're a human being, you will definitely have this coming out of you, or as a result of your thinking. I'm going to somehow find a way to be so rich, I'm going to be different, and many people are losing, I'm not going to be the one. That's what I thought. Eventually I found out that it's impossible. Forex is one of the skills, or probably the only skill, or the only means of making money where you don't need another human being. But the truth is, you can't actually do it without another human being, because at the end of the day, when you're buying or you are selling, Someone on the other end has to be selling to you for you to be able to buy. So at the end of the day, the only thing is you're not physically associating yourself with another human being. Do you understand? So anything on this planet that's required for you to make money or exchange energy has to be another human being for sure. Forex is just one that you don't literally feel or be or literally meet the person you are selling to or you're buying to, because the system is created with brokers. The brokers is a middleman between you and your idea, you and your money and the market, or the broker is an intermediary between you and someone else that you don't even see. So every time you make money, someone loses, sometimes that someone loses money, you make, it's vice versa, you understand? So getting back to the point of having to think about Forex from a perspective of what you would first inquire, right, when you come to this space. The first thing that comes to your mind is I'm going to be rich. So that idea is the first thing that we have to take out. This is what I'm going to be talking to you about in this video. You have to first completely understand that this is normal. It's instinct. Everybody has it. Every human being is greedy, selfish, and the ones that make the difference are the ones that decide or become selfless, right? So it's natural. Every human being is selfish. So you have to first understand this. Now, the first thing after understanding this is to know that this is completely normal, and another thing you have to understand is this is completely untrue. That is wrong and is untrue is completely two different things. The idea that you're going to be the first is completely wrong and untrue. The idea that you're going to be rich is, as fast as you're thinking, is false. It's untrue. If you can first of all sink it within you, because this is what I personally struggled with. I struggled with it for just a bit, but I struggled with it regardless. I said to myself, I'm going to be different. Many people are failing. This guy has told me to come pay for his mentorship. He just wants to get my money. And I went the entire stage and process of learning Forex without a mentor, because I just thought these people want to take my money and there's no, and I didn't even have any money to pay them. So personally, if I had a way to go back in time and make a different decision, I would. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, you don't want to trade Forex, come to this market without having a mentor. If you waste your time, I mean, not just a mentor that just wants to pay a mentorship fee and then it takes you for a month. I mean, someone that would literally hold your hands, that would be there with you, that has gone through the experience, hold your hands through from A to you become like them. That's why it's a different game in choosing your mentor. And how do you know the one mentor that you need? How do you decide which mentor exactly? Maybe I'm going to be making a different video about that, but let's draw ourselves back to the point that I'm making for this exact video. Understanding first that you will be and you will not be any different from any other human being that comes to the Forex market and thinks they will be the first to become super wealthy from trading. That is the first idea that's instinctively coming as a human being, but you have to make sure that you remove that idea by accepting the fact that you will not be the first, you will not be the last, you're not special, nothing is going to make you indifferent. You're going to learn your lessons and you're going to learn them painfully, right? This is very, very important for you to swallow. Painfully, because there are some lessons that you have to learn by yourself. Nobody can teach it to you. You can't be taught. So you will definitely learn a lesson painfully because you are emotional, not painful in terms of resources. Maybe some people would have that mistake too. That's why it's advisable to start. I would never advise you to start with a demo account. You always want to start your trading with a live account so you can start getting used to having to trade a live account, right? Because that's a different ballgame entirely. The faster you start trading a live account, the better for you. But you need to start trading on a sense account first, but it has to be a live account. So do that for sure. But understand this. You would go through all this, you go through some of these pains. These pains would be emotional, some of them will cost you money, some of them will cost you your mental health, your depression. As a matter of fact, I say this to my friend all the time. If you've not gotten to a point in your trading that you are mentally completely depressed, right? You can avoid this, but I think 80% of all traders that come into this market and truly want it to be their source of income, be a source of income, will go through this regardless. Because this is a game, it's one of the hardest skill in the entire planet. I'm telling you this. Let nobody lie to you. It's going to be the hardest journey that you've had, and you will have mental breakdowns, you will have depression, and you will want to give up. And if you look at my eyes when I'm saying this, is because I've gone through them, and I'm not just the only one that have said it. Many other people have said it. I've confirmed this from my friends, confirmed this from everybody that I know that is profitable today. Now, there's a whole different levels to Forex. You can learn how to trade and do everything, and actually learn everything the proper way, and then your psychology fucks with you. So that's why I'm going to be making series that actually allows people to be better. So I've said all the things that you shouldn't do, but let me tell you now what you should do, because you have taken out the idea. The first thing is to take out what you're thinking and just understand that this is untrue. Take out the idea you're going to be the first, or you're going to be different, or all of those things that people tell you. And then the next thing you have to understand this very carefully. Number one, you cannot do Forex without a mentor. You will never be able to trade and do well without somebody helping you that has already gone through the mistakes, that have done everything that you can possibly do as a mistake, and have done everything right that you can ever do right as well. This is a very simple logical plan. This is a planet with 8 billion people. The truth is that 8 doesn't mean a number. 8 there is actually a figure that represents infinity. There's an infinite number of people on this planet before you came, and the infinite number of people that would come after you. And these people, like they say, Nothing is new under the sun. There's literally that is nothing new under the sun. Meaning that whatever you're thinking right now or whatever you are doing right now, someone on this planet has already done it 10 times, 50 times better and made mistakes and done it better. Some made mistakes and gave up. Some made mistakes and still succeeded. Some never even made any mistake. So understand this. You need to take out the ideas and understand that someone has gone through this phase before, right? And then say to yourself, I will not do Forex without a mentor. I will not do Forex without a mentor. Once you can understand this, I'm telling you, 70% of the problems that you would have has already been eliminated by just the acceptance alone. You've not even found a mentor yet. Remember what I'm saying? You've not even found a mentor yet, and you've not started trading, and you've not done anything else. But the acceptance that you need a mentor and you need someone that has gone through this before, and you're willing to learn, and you will do whatever it is to listen to them because they've gone through this before, would completely give you an entire view of what Forex will be and the experiences as well. People say it's not possible to be profitable in 3 months. I'm telling you, with a proper mentor that's going to guide you through the entire year, 2 years, 3 years, you will be profitable in 1 month, 1 week. Okay, you can't actually measure profitability in a week. So I want to say in 2 months, in 3 months, you will have consistent results. Now, I'm a personal mentor. I'm helping people. I help people to make better decisions in Forex. Right? This is me selling my course right now. Maybe it's a bit selfish. I have a $250 course that allows me to take you from wherever you are to learning in private mentorship with me. I'm going to be able to do that for you. And I'm going to give you parameters that allows you to choose a mentor in my next video. How do you know that this is the one person that you want to give 100% of your time, your resources, your attention, and this person is not going to lead you astray? How do I know the mentor? Because I'm telling you, there are lots of wolves out there. Maybe I'm a wolf too. I don't fucking know. I just know this for sure. People are out there selling courses that do not have results. And sadly, they are the biggest, most influential people on this Forex space. Because they are good at marketing their ideas, and they're very good at showing wealth, which is the number one parameter that has been used as a measuring stick for profitability, and that's wrong. So I'm going to go into all of that, but I want to talk to you first about your ideas, getting your ideas right, helping you become better. I truly make these videos, and if you look at my eyes, my voice, when I see these things, I see them from a place of knowing that people are out there just dying for true information, for people that intentionally wants to help them. And I know that I've been there before, and I know there are people that are suffering if I did not come out to say something or do something and be a part of their progress. So I make these videos. My camera is horrible. I don't know. I don't care. I wish I could change it, use a different proper camera and all of that. But I'm making this video for the people that are concerned, that really want to help themselves, and they're going through a struggle, and they want to come to the Forex market. They want to come to the Forex space. I'm going to be your big brother. I'm going to be your friend. I'm going to be your mentor. I'm still going myself, because obviously I'm still at a level where I'm trying to, one of my targets is to have 3 million in live funding, and I can print out $200,000 to $300,000 on every win trade. So I'm still in the process of reaching to that level. So I'm still growing myself, but I know better things now than any other person that's been in this field. I am a master, I'm an authority, I can help you out. So this is a video that I make to help you to get out of confusion about what to do first when you come to the Forex space. You can hit me up on Telegram. I am V.I.P. I am V.I.P on Instagram. And anyway, you see this, I'm probably going to put a link in the chat or in the comments or in the description. Make sure you follow if you would like more videos like this, and reach out to me if you want to ask questions. I'm making these videos intentionally to help you, and I hope you can understand this and truly see it for what it is. I'm VIP, and I'm going to see you in the next video.